Hello, all of you. In this video, let us discuss about the angstrom pyrheliometer. Pyrheliometers are used to determine the solar constant. Solar constant is defined as the amount of solar energy received per unit area per unit time. The units of solar constant is joule by minute into meter square or calories by centimeter square into minute or watt by meter square. The picture represents the Angstrom's pyrheliometer. Here S1 and S2 are the very thin similar strips. These strips are made by platinum or constantan. Platinum is a metal, constantan is an alloy which is the combination of copper and nickel. Here S1 is completely open to receive the solar radiation from the sun, but S2 is completely covered by a double walled shield H, capital H, and the two backs of the strips S1 and S2 are connected to a thermocouple through a galvanometer G. Here galvanometer is used to detect the current in the circuit. Here thermocouple is made by two different metals. One is copper and constantan. Thus, the strip S2 is connected to a electric circuit containing a battery B, ammeter A, voltmeter V, plug key K, and rheostat. Here, ammeter is used to measure the current in the circuit. Voltmeter is used to measure the voltage in the circuit. Battery is the power supply to the circuit, and rheostat is used to change the intensity of the current in the circuit. When the temperatures of the strip S1 and S2 are at same, the galvanometer shows null deflections. When the strip S1 is irradiated by the solar radiation, then the temperature of the strip S1 is rises such that the galvanometer shows a deflection. To make the null deflection in the galvanometer, the temperature of the strip S2 is raised by electric heating method. To heat the temperature of the strip S2, a battery is connected. By adjusting the current in the circuit such that the galvanometer shows zero deflection, at this point the strips S1 and S2 are at same temperatures. So now by measuring the current in the circuit and potential difference in the circuit, we can calculate the solar constant value by using this formula. If capital AB is the area of cross section of the strip and small a is the absorption coefficient of the strip, then solar constant capital S is equal to I into V into 6T by capital A into small a into 4.2. Here 4.2 factor is used, as we know that 1 calorie is equal to 4.2 joules. So now the units for solar constant is calories by centimeter square into minute. So this experiment is repeated several times on the same day under constant sky conditions with different elevations of the sun. The average value of solar constant is then calculated by performing the experiment throughout the year. Let capital S be the observed value of the solar constant and S naught be the true value of the solar constant. Then the 2 is related as below. S is equal to S naught into tau power secant z. Here tau is the transmission coefficient of the atmosphere. Z is the zenith distance of the sun, that is nothing but angular altitude. By taking the logarithmic on both sides, log s is equal to log S naught plus secant z into log tau. Now log S is equal to log tau into secant z plus log S naught. This equation is similar to y is equal to mx plus c. By plotting a graph between log S and secant z, it comes out to be a straight line. Here secant z is taken along the x-axis and log S is taken along the y-axis. By plotting a graph between secant z and log S, the intercepts on y-axis is like this. Now by calculating the log S naught value, we can find out the solar constant S naught value. This is comes out to be 1340 watt per meter square. This can be represented in different units. So solar constant S naught is equal to 80400 joules by minute into meter square. S naught is equal to 1.92 calories by minute into centimeter square. The conclusion is, by using angstrom pyrheliometer, the solar constant value can be determined. This is about the angstrom's pyrheliometer.